Hey guys, just because it's getting cold outside doesn't mean we have to stop growing vegetables. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do it cheap and easy. But before I do, why don't you guys hit that subscribe button? That way you get notified whenever we come out with a new video. Now that you've had time to do that, we can get into it. Okay, I have been taking this fabric off and on every day now. It's been freezing cold at nighttime and pretty nice on some days during the daytime. So I have to come up with something better. Okay, so what we're going to use is, I got a really long piece of this PEX plastic piping for plumbing. I think that these were, looks like a 10-foot piece of plastic piping. Cut it in half, so we have 5. Our beds are actually only about 4 feet, so that'll work out pretty good for me. Also, what I've done is I have a bunch of these bamboo stakes that I use in the garden, and I just broke them into pieces. I'm going to use this to kind of hold the piping in place. Now you could use sticks that you have in your yard, if you have metal stakes, whatever. It just has to be able to fit inside of this hole right here, like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is take one of these pieces of bamboo or stick or metal stake, whatever you have, and I'm going to get as close to that plastic as I can right here. That'll help hold it in. I have another one here. It should be right in that same little groove right there. Dig it down nice here. Push that down there really good. That. So from there to about here. Listen, I'm not using a tape measure or any fancy tools whatsoever. I basically used a knife and tried to cut my plastic and then broke it in half the rest of the way. Same with these pieces of bamboo. So nothing fancy here, nothing professional grade. This will get the job done. Okay, I'm gonna put that piping right over top of that bamboo skewer, and then over the bamboo stick, hand over that one. Stick it right down in there. Right down. All right. So I have this other bamboo stick, 4 feet. Yeah, it's an 8-foot bed that looks about 4 feet. I'm gonna stick it on top here, just to kind of brace these two, make sure they don't wobble from side to side, give it a little extra stability. I got some zip ties. I could use tape. I could use metal, like wire or something. I'm gonna put 2 on each one, and then I'll show you in a second. Or I'll clip into the screen and I'll put it like right here, a close-up. Got that? Ooh, that's nice and secure. That's good. I'm gonna do it on the other side too. Okay guys, we have to pick this up a week later. That's so like us, taking a week or 2 to do one project. This shouldn't have taken that long, but we had a mix up in the plastic order. Ordered it from Amazon, and it is they call it a 4-year clear, so 4-year guaranteed for greenhouse plastic. It's a 20 by 10, 6 mil farm plastic supply. I bought it on Amazon, and this is actually some really durable stuff. So we're gonna open up, okay, cut the size that we need. And by the way, it's like a high of 54 today, so I got a coat on, I've got layers. And of course, while I was cutting the length of this, I accidentally rolled it into a pile of chicken poop because they're always out and about when we're out. Okay. Now I'm overextending length and width. So I'm cutting it, I'd say about a good 6 inches below the top of my bed. Part of me really wishes I would have measured this and marked it out really good, so that way even my extra would be, I would know how big it actually is. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I put duct tape on both sides of this, and I kind of did a fold here in the middle just for some of this excess plastic, and I pre-poked a couple holes in here. But I'm gonna stick and push down but we're gonna have 3. So we're gonna have one here, one in the middle, and one close to the corner over here. That, I get all this extra plastic here on the corner. It's gonna help me be able to all the way lift open the front and lift open the back. And we're just gonna kind of tuck this. Now, if you wanted, you could put bricks along this. You could put 2x4s or something to hold this down. I pleated this side as well. So the way I have it open enough. There's enough extra plastic on each end because I didn't tuck it tight before I did that I can access inside of here, water my plants, harvest. We're gonna be growing lettuce on this end. I can harvest lettuce as I need to. We'll eventually be harvesting cabbage. Everything's gonna grow a lot slower in the winter time. It's a lot colder, but now I only have one bamboo or stick or whatever you decide to use along the top. If I really wanted to secure it really good and not have any sag in this plastic, I could put another one about halfway down on both sides. And I'm literally gonna try to wrap around this a little bit. Down in here. Now I can staple this, and I may choose to do so later, but I think that trying to open and hold this piece of wood up top here, that doesn't sound like a good recipe for success. Now, if I had a lighter weight piece of thin wood that would extend the whole length of this, I could easily do that. I could kind of slide and it would stay up here easier. But this is what I'm using. This is what I have extra. You know, I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on this project. One day maybe we'll have a really nice greenhouse and we won't need to do this kind of thing. I'd rather save my money up to do something like that for the future. And right now, utilize what I have. I had the bamboo sticks. I already had the zip ties. I had chunks of wood. Now, mind you, you could put bricks here. You could literally find any heavy rocks. I mean, anything, a heavy stick that you found, something to hold that plastic down when the wind starts blowing. I have a lot of plastic left over. I could literally do this same thing 4 times. So on these corners, I'm just going to take and make it a little bit nice. I'm going to kind of pleat that a little bit and then stick it down in the middle here. And like I was saying, if you wanted to staple to hold it on, that way you can just lift your wood up and rest it on top. You know, if you had a longer piece that would rest on top of that and you could roll it up and hold it up on top. I would put a piece of duct tape or something down there that you're going to staple into to help reinforce that plastic. Our safe widow cabbages. Got a little home in there now. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe you learned something from it. If you have any comments on ways that you think we could have improved upon this, or any experiences you've had with building something like this, why don't you leave it in the comments? Also, if you'd like to see some more videos like this, why don't you check out our fall garden playlist? And to be notified of any new videos that we have coming out, why don't you subscribe? Press the like button, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day.